This video is on reality checks. What are reality checks? A reality check is a tool for developing the capacity to dream lucidly, to enter and be in the dreamscape while actually being aware and awake. So, a reality check is to ask yourself if you're dreaming or not. And I mean, really ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? And then you look for something in your environment that would change if you were dreaming. So there are details in the dreamscape that are malleable. Like the dream reality is not stable like our physical reality. So let's say you're looking at a clock in a dream. If you look at a clock in a dream and you look away and then you look back, the numbers will change. If you try to read some words in a dream, the letters will move around. These are fluctuations that indicate that you're dreaming. So you practice this while you're awake. You just ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? And then you look at numbers or words and you look away and then you look back. If the numbers or words change, you know that you're dreaming. You're setting up the uh, habit to do this in the dreamscape, and it works. I mean, this is a really, really effective basic method. It's essential. Another reality checking method that I use is the lines on my hands, and I use this to initially have my first lucid dreams. You are in your waking state, and then you ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? And you look at your hands, am I dreaming right now? You open them, and if the lines on your hands move, you're in a dream. Congratulations. So I use hands, numbers, and words are the common indicators. My mind looks for them automatically. I've trained myself to do it. So if I'm in a dream and I've become lucid, even to just stabilize the lucidity, I look for these fluctuations, and it helps me become more clear in the sense that I'm actually lucid and in a dream. Or my mind will just naturally do that and make me lucid. It'll notice that some words were changing, and then boom, I become lucid in the dream. Why is lucid dreaming important? One, it's the whole flexibility of consciousness concept that we've already gone over. It's you're now aware in a state that is completely not the waking state. So this is one step in the right direction towards deepening and exploring consciousness. In lucid dreams, you can meet dream teachers, you can meet inner guides. Uh, I'll explain that in further videos, but that's really shamanism emphasizes a lot of going into the dreamscape and meeting these inner teachers and guides and ancestors, and there's incredible lessons and tests that you can undergo while lucid dreaming. I teach lucid dreaming because lucid dreaming is what helps you have an out-of-body experience. So once you're in the dreamscape, you can actually say higher self now, and boom, you can be transported into a completely different reality. When I say higher self now, generally I'll ascend from the dreamscape into the physical body, and then out of the physical body into out of body experience. I call it out of body because it's not really that's the most appropriate, it's the most commonly used term, but I put it in air quotes because you're out of your physical body, but you're not necessarily out of you at all or out of mind. You enter a greater reality system when you have an out of body experience. And the difference between lucid dreams and out of body, this is how I see it. Like, imagine that a lucid dream, you're going deep into your like subconscious, right? There's all these archetypes and these past memories that you have and people that you know. when you have an OBE, you enter this shared reality system where you can encounter deceased people, all kinds of different spiritual entities. But at some point, these two realities start to meet when you begin to experience the higher self territories. So Bob Monroe called these levels focus 34/35 and above. This is where you really begin to experience directly profound manifestations of the higher self, cosmic consciousness states. Like you can go this way through OBE and get there, or you can go this way through lucid dreaming and get there, and you end up in the same place somehow. It's very mysterious. But that's what I've also discovered. So lucid dreaming also is a way to practice maintaining or being aware continuously in a non-waking state. So generally when you start having lucid dreams, the period of lucidity is pretty short, or maybe a few seconds and you get excited and you wake up or something. But you can extend your lucidity indefinitely by saying clarity now or awareness now. And all of that really helps with your exploration if you're going this way to the higher self, or your exploration if you're going this way to the higher self, to these deeper consciousness systems. So reality checks, do them often, do them as many times a day as you can. I know that sounds strange, but really, like if you did 25 reality checks a day for a week, and you did wake back to bed 2 or 3 times within that week, you'd probably have a lucid dream your first week of trying this. It's generally just like we kind of do this stuff with low heat, or some people, we try it with low heat. Like the intensity is not that high, but if you crank the intensity up and you say, hey, for 7 days I'm really just gonna do this a lot, you'd be surprised at what happens. It's pretty incredible. So like earlier in our season, we did 2 months of this, and just the amount that unfolded was absolutely phenomenal. But it did require sacrificing sleep, doing wake back to bed 2 or 3 times a week, reminding yourself to do reality checks. So take it at your own pace, but it's just a point that I make that if you're not particularly satisfied with your results, it may just be that you have to apply the law of equivalent exchange. You'll get out what you put in. So, all right.